Hi, happy Sunday, and welcome to my Sunday reading report, where I give you updates on the books that I have been reading this week. First up, I did finish Katabasis on audiobook. This was meh for me. I enjoyed the first half of this book when it was more of an adventure story, and the second half of the book where it was more fantasy just kind of lost me and I just really wasn't interested. The next book I finished this week was You Are Here by David Nicholls. This follows two strangers, Marnie and Michael, experiencing some relationship changes and lonely, for lack of a better word, and so their friend decides to put together this trip. It's cute, it's a heartwarming, cozy story. Of course, there is a romance involved, as one would expect. I enjoy hiking in the outdoors, so it sort of fit right into where I could see them doing and what I could see them doing and putting myself also in their place. The conversation was witty and highbrow enough that I thought it was funny. Cute little cozy read. Next up, I'm still working on Dschinns by Fatma Adeymir. So it's a story of a Turkish family that lived in Germany for a while, and then once the father retired, wanted to move them back to Turkey, but then something happens, and so the family is reconciling with the death of their father and recollecting on sort of how their lives have been. Immigrant family in a different country. So I've gone through the 4 children, and the next chapter is the mother, which I'm very interested in. It's very good so far. It's a heavy read. It's something that after each child's story, I've had to sort of stop for a while and just digest. It is very good so far. And then my last thing that I'm reading this week is And No One Knew by Jennifer Manocherian. This is an arc. It is about a woman named Gertrude. She has a large hemangioma on the side of her face and has essentially lived in seclusion with her parents for her entire life. They have since passed, and now she is still living in seclusion, but the world is sort of opening up to her, and it's a little bit of her coming of age in her 50s because she really hasn't experienced the world. It's funny. It does have definitely the grouchy old lady vibe to it, or trope, if you will, which I think is kind of funny, but it's very heartwarming, and you definitely get some glimpses into vulnerability from Gertrude that I think really open up your empathy for her and what she has experienced. But I am enjoying it so far. And then the last one I wanted to mention I picked up at a used bookstore this weekend while I was out camping, The Phantom Tollbooth. This is a reread from my childhood, and it was absolutely adorable. I just finished it this morning. Everything I remember, all of the coziness and the awe and the lessons learned, it was fantastic. So if this is not something that you have ever read before, or if you have not read it since you were a child, I would definitely pick it up. So that's all I've been reading for this week, second week of May 2026. Drop in the comments what books that you've been enjoying this week or ones that you recommend I not read. And if you're interested in any reading, productivity, or crafting sprints with me, check out my page and see when the next one is coming up, and I'll catch you later. Bye.